Hi, hello. Hi. So, right off the bat, you're probably thinking, wait, another podcast? Another creative podcast? Hmm. Look, I'm aware of the stereotypes around South Asians. Like, how many people have heard of a South Asian creative? A South Asian creative. Actually, I was at a get together where let's just say that there was a lot of South Asians in that room, none creative, by the way. And I was getting introduced to a bunch of them for the first time. And, when I was asked, hey, what do you do? And I would say, I'm a creative, I'm a graphic designer. They would look just blank and they would just say, wait, what happened? They couldn't even grasp the concept that somebody else, another South Asian, could possibly think outside the box when it comes to choosing what they do in their life or with their time. And that's just one of them. There's a ton more. But I know that there's many out there like me in my shoes going through what I went through when I started out as a creative. These people are there and I wanted to meet them. I wanted to see them. I wanted to hear their stories, talk to them, shake their hand, like, hey, I'm here. I'm so glad you are here too. Because it could be really isolating. It could be kind of lonely when no one else feels what you feel. It's just you're fighting that fight alone. Which leads me to this bloated term called underrepresentation. We are underrepresented. Yes, totally agree. We are. And that needs to change. While it is changing, I think I can play a part in amplifying some of that change. Because underrepresentation, what it really means, at least for me when I was coming up, is the absence of support, support systems, a mentor, or a role model, and the absence of stories that share my journey, my perspective, a common thread with me. And that's why I wanted to do this an attempt to connect those dots and fill in the blanks in our stories, if you will. Because ultimately, it's our creative spirit that unites us all. Our South Asian ness isn't just the only thing that unites us all. The fact that we are creative, it awards us this badge, if you will, like a global creative citizen badge that just puts us all in this giant community, a global community. And that's cool. And that's awesome. So, in the last 20 years, I think I figured a little bit about myself, found my way a little bit, but that transformation has required a lot of work. But if I can create a little bit more support for another person who's in the same shoes as me, then I think my job is done. I mean, looking back, I never believed that this creative career was like a possibility for me, to be honest. And this journey from a graphic designer to creative director, I never really imagined it happening, but it did. And I'm really grateful for it. But still, there are so few of us represented. And I know there's more. And that's why I'm doing this. So I'll be talking to a lot of cool people, musicians, graphic designers, typographers, sculptors, writers, filmmakers, all of these people who defy their South Asian label or somehow defy this categorization, if you will. So that's it. This podcast exists to share their stories, to reflect the true new identity of South Asian creativity, how it doesn't exist within a boundary, how it defies categories, and then maybe help change how the world sees us. And I think my younger self might thank me for it because, God, I wish these stories were there when I was coming up and maybe help somebody else along the way. Maybe help them feel less alone, less isolated. And if one person needs it, I'm sure others too. So here's two stories. And now, on to the good stuff. Peace.